Right, hi. So I've gone through the 4 previous tips to cold calling, and the tips were, first of all, be yourself. So remember, go in with an attitude of you're going to have a great experience. Secondly, do your research, find out what they're about, make the connection between what you can offer to what they're looking for so you can show them value in what you have. Thirdly, have a realistic objective. Don't put too much pressure on yourself by expecting to make a sale on the first call. It is probably better to understand the potential first before you keep chasing. Fourth, be honest and respectful. Would you listen to you? Yeah? And if you wouldn't, then why are you saying what you're saying? Respect and acknowledge the fact that if they're busy, they're busy. All right, so understand that, respond to them in the way that you would want to be responded to, and let them know that you respect their position, respect them. So the fifth one is qualify. Now, I mentioned this earlier when I said have a realistic objective. I did say make sure that you understand the potential. Now, and that's another way of saying qualify it. So when I'm saying qualify, what I'm actually saying to you is ask all the questions that you need answers to first, to make sure that this is an opportunity that is worth chasing. All right. So for example, do they have the budget? Do they even invest in the kind of thing that you're looking in? And if they don't, then why not? Do they have an incumbent supplier? Are you really trying to beat somebody else to it, or is there somebody already in? Are they in a contract? If they're in a contract, which means they can't change, then why would you want to waste your time talking to that person? So there's a number of criteria that you'd want to sort of tick first before it's worth you running off for a meeting, however far away or close it is. It's still going to be time and money that you're going to be spending after an opportunity, and it could very well be that you're wasting that time and effort and money if you haven't qualified it first. So understand what criteria you need to make sure that every opportunity is worth it for you. When you're making a cold call, we all know that, sometimes you have to make more than one call to get through. And we all know how hard it is to then continuously make those calls to get through to somebody. But imagine how much time you'd save if on the very first call you qualified and you realized that actually there's nothing in it for you. So why would you waste 10 more calls trying to get through to somebody who's only going to turn around and tell you that it's not worth it, or give you the information that makes you decide that it's not worth it? Maybe you don't qualify then either. Just imagine, worst case scenario, you do make 10 calls, finally you get a meeting through the decision maker, then you go down to speak to that person at the meeting, and at that meeting you suddenly realize that actually there's nothing you can do for this person because they're in a contract. So qualify. Make it worth your time. If it's not worth your time, don't waste it. So make sure you qualify first. Okay? Now those are my 5 tips, and I'll say them again because I think they're really, really important. 1, be yourself. 2, do your research. 3, make your objectives realistic. 4, be honest and respectful to the person that you're speaking to. And 5, make sure you qualify. Have that qualifying list. Okay, all of those put together should give you 1, the confidence to cold call. 2, reduce the fear of cold calling. 3, reduce the pressure of cold calling. 4, make it more enjoyable. 5, make you more successful. Right, I hope that's helped. I will speak to you again soon. And once again, thank you for those of you who have subscribed to this channel. I really appreciate the support. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. Encourage me to put out more videos. Give me some ideas of what you want me to talk about and what you want help with. It doesn't have to be just cold calling. Remember, I'm concentrating on cold calling right now because I've just brought out my first book. The first book is cold calling. My second will be more about the sales meetings. So we're going to go through the whole sales process, and I'm going to help you through it. So if there's any area of sales you want help in, give me a shout. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.